Welcome to the Catalyst Health, Wellness, and Performance Coaching Podcast. If you enjoy these 5-minute bonus episodes, this is the 30th one of these we've produced, and you can access them all along with our 100 plus other feature episodes via any podcast outlet from Spotify and Amazon to Apple and all the rest. I'm Dr. Bradford Cooper of the Catalyst Coaching Institute, and my reason for mentioning these other 29 bonus episodes, well, that'll make sense here in a moment. Have you ever heard the phrase, no margin, no mission? In a nutshell, it notes that if your revenue doesn't exceed your expenses, you cannot live out your mission because you're simply in survival mode. While originally penned in reference to organizations, it's just as applicable to us as individuals. And survival mode? Well, that's a tough place to live. But today I'd like to set the money aspect aside and talk about this concept in a little different way. How was your energy level at the end of your workday yesterday? Was the tank empty? Or did you put in a good day's work while maintaining a pace that allowed you to also make the most of your time outside of work? I haven't done a good job of this consistently over the past 6 months. Time after time, Susanna will ask how the day went, and my repeated response was something along the lines of, good, but I'm just not getting everything done, with a discouraged tone in my voice. Each day I'd feel like I was running as fast as I possibly could and being as efficient as I possibly could be. But when the day came to a close, I was still behind. Sound familiar? Interested in making a change? If so, here are a few ideas that might be helpful moving forward. First, consider the revenue side of the equation. In life, this is our bank of physical energy we bring into the day. If you've been part of the Catalyst community for very long, you know the 4 cornerstones that impact this one. Move, fuel, rest, and connect. We'll link to a couple resources in the description if that's helpful to you on these 4, but taking the time to think through each of these and what we can do to optimize them has a significant influence on the margin-mission equation. Move, fuel, rest, and connect. Is an optimization opportunity awaiting you in one of those 4 cornerstones? Next, analyze every task on your list, every single one, for the value it provides. Ask yourself, is this something I'm doing out of habit because I've always done it this way? Or am I doing it to hit some number that serves my ego? Or is it something that is truly impactful, something that is essential? If it's either of the first 2, consider whether you could remove it from your list for a couple of months and see what happens. That's exactly what I'm going to do with these 5-minute bonus episodes. I love these. And from your feedback, many of you do too. And we appreciate that. However, twice as many of you download our feature episodes compared to these bonus episodes. And frankly, since it takes me 5 to 6 hours to produce each one of these, and we're providing some similar type of content over at youtube.com/coaching channel, I realized I might be doing these weekly just because I'd been doing them weekly. Don't worry, they're not going away. We'll continue to bring our feature episodes to you every Wednesday morning like you're used to, and occasionally add one of these bonus episodes. And remember, there are 29 more of these available anytime you need a boost. Finally, the emotional and mental components of our day play a significant role in the margin available to invest elsewhere. We're working on a video right now that subscribers on the YouTube coaching channel will see here soon on this subject. But here are 2 places where you can start. Number 1, dial back the dopamine. Social media is the obvious one here. Do you ever notice the more you check Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, etc., the more you're drawn to check Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, etc.? Just like sugar, it's a hard habit to break. However, if you can downshift to something like twice a day, you'll still see everything you're wanting to see, but it won't draw on your mental and emotional bank throughout the day. Number 2, email is similar and something I'm working on as well. Consider trying this strategy. Check it only during distinct times of the day. In my role, working with people across multiple time zones, I frankly need to check it early and then again before shutting down each night. But I don't need to be checking it every 10 minutes in between those 2 times. As such, I'm planning to select 2 to 4 specific times throughout the day to check and respond. I've done this before, I just didn't stay with the habit. And I was amazed at the time and energy saved by implementing this approach. Steps like these and others will create much needed margin in our lives. But the goal of simplifying isn't to just then spend time laying around binging on Netflix. Instead, we simplify to amplify. As we build margin in our lives, our mission has the opportunity to expand and our opportunity to have a positive impact on those around us. Well, it's amplified. Simplifying opens the door to amplify our mission through a focus on what matters most. Are you ready to do this together? Simplify to amplify. As we turn the corner into a new week, I'll be doing my best to put this into practice, and I hope you'll join me in this journey. In the meantime, we have almost 100 videos over at youtube.com/coaching channel and a brand new podcast episode coming out later this week to help fill the tank. As always, please feel free to reach out to us anytime. Results@catalystcoachinginstitute.com with any questions, and you can access a multitude of resources at catalystcoachinginstitute.com anytime. This is Dr. Bradford Cooper of the Catalyst Coaching Institute signing off. I'll look forward to speaking with you very soon here on the Catalyst Health, Wellness, and Performance Coaching Podcast or over on the YouTube coaching channel.